start on flying, and then we'll move on to the queries.
First, we would like to start out by saying that we are quite pleased to be seated here with all of you on this your evening, and we welcome the opportunity to address any questions that you do have. We understand that this is there are many questions, and this seems to be a much more difficult time in your world right now, with all of these things that you're facing, all of these stories that have been told and passed down about what is coming and what is to be. And so we are happy to be able to assist you along those lines. And also, this is a good part. It's a good question. For this is what we are here for. Those of us who are here as part of the 82nd regime of light workers, as what you would call a group consciousness that has committed to serving humanity. A big part of our commitment at this time, at this point in your world, is to help assist you through some of these tumultuous times. We wish to clarify, however, and say that these tumultuous times aren't times that are just to come. As some of you have been aware, it's been quite tumultuous for quite some time. And if in fact you were to go back historically in your world, you would see tumultuous times throughout it. So this is not a new thing. Suffering is not new. Wars are not new. Catastrophes of different magnitudes are not new. But they are resultant oftentimes from the imbalance of mankind, from the imbalance of mankind living together, of mankind living on the earthen plane, and even of within yourselves. So you see, this imbalance, these challenges have been occurring really forever in terms of your world, because once you became humans, you see, and you were given a brain that sometimes works against you, because sometimes in this grand experiment we've found that the brain overrides the heart, the brain overrides the spirit self, that part of you that is connected to the earth, the part of you that is connected to each other. The brain carries with it many trappings. And those trappings tell you that you are separate. Those trappings tell you that it is your life, yours, and that it is up to you to move forward in that life and to be successful, or to be whatever it is that your mind is telling you about that. And this is part of the experiment, and this is okay, but we fear that along the way you've gotten too much away from this place of you that knows that you're not separate, from the place of you that understands that you are all connected, that every living thing is connected. And so our role, although at times we have thought about resigning, our role is to assist you in getting back to the remembering. Our role is to walk with you as a people as you begin to shed the layers of armor that you have donned upon yourselves. We do not fault you for this. Please understand, this is not a judgment. It is just what it has become. And there are many of you walking upon the earthen plane now, who too have contracted. You too made a commitment to be here at this time and to walk your fellow man through these changes, to walk with all beings through these changes, to assist this light that is growing to come down and be manifest in a different, newer way on your earthen plane and with all your own etheric selves. This is a very exciting, monumental time. And so we of the 82nd Regime of Light Workers are working with many others on many different planes, in many different dimensions, in many different ways to assist with this transition. And we come to you from a place that's very difficult to describe in your human words, but it would be best explained as a simplest way of putting it would be out in your ethers. But if you were to imagine that all around you, all of this energy that each of you has, and all of this energy from the earth and all of the other living beings on the earth, including the trees and the rocks and all of that, each piece of energy creates its own sort of string or a line, and between that become the highways and the byways of this energy. We move amongst that, and yet we're outside of it all at the same time. Because you too move in and out of us, and out of these places, or what some of you may call dimensions of existence. All of the dimensions, there are some that you may see as out there, or down there, or up there, or over there, but ultimately they're all intertwined, they're all interwoven. It is just that many times you cannot see that, but some of you feel that. Some of you have glimpsed them, and some of you walk in them. And so we come in from this myriad of places. Our energy, although we come as a consciousness, isn't literally sort of in this container, but it's spread out amongst the ether. It's spread out amongst the dimensions. And so we herald in from all of these places to come together to form this, this ball of light, this ball of energy, if you will. So that it can be trickled down enough to move through the humans, so that our information can be heard. Do you understand?
Yes.
And with that, we would like to invite any others, if you wish, to ask any other questions or queries that you might have on this your evening.